Hey guys, it's me, Carly, and today I want to talk about Girl Meets World and the character Maya Hart and how they portray single parents. So, let's get into this. Let me just start off by saying I like Maya Hart as a character. However, I do find her problematic in some aspects, and overall, I think she has very good character development. But some of my issues I have with her. Now, please, Maya Hart fans, don't get offended. Please don't come here and drag me. I'm disrespectfully giving my opinion. But first, I don't like the way single parents are portrayed in Girl Meets World. Because it's like you have to be totally broken because you don't have a father, and that being a single parent isn't good enough. Okay, I get that it's hard. I'm not a single parent myself, but I am, however, raised by a single parent, and my father is an absent dad. I rarely see my father, and I didn't really grow up with a father. Excuse me if I adjust, but my mom takes pretty good care of me. I'm well fed, I'm pretty healthy, and all of that. Maya seems to be very well off, pretty healthy. I understand her resenting her father for not being around and just bouncing out of her life as if it's no big deal, but that I understand. However, I don't like the whole my life is terrible because I have a leaky roof and my father's gone. No, I don't like that. Or the way Katie is just like, oh, she's your problem now. She's not my responsibility. And then you have to bring in Sean and Katie and give them such a forced relationship just so Maya can have a dad. Why can't Sean be a father figure like the way John Turner was without marrying Maya's mother? Because that ship is totally not organic. It's totally forced. And then you crap on Angela as a character. Have I spoken about this in the past? Yeah, you totally crap on her character as if she wasn't Topanga's best friend. As if Corey didn't follow her into the locker room and try to become friends with her, and you totally oh, by the way, Sean, she left you, bye. She totally left you. She just left you and hung you out to dry. That didn't happen. They left on good terms, and now you're making Sean a victim as if Angela left her, and you totally were disrespectful to her. So, that's terrible. And you're also sending a terrible message saying you can't be a good parent unless a kid can't have a good life unless they are brought up by both parents. But that's not the way it works. Some people live with their grandparents, some people have two moms, some people have two dads, some people have aunts and uncles that take care of them. Some people live with their whole extended family. I think Full House did great representation of different kinds of family, because you have the best friend, and then the best friend of the dad, and then the brother-in-law, the uncle, taking care of the kids, and there's no females to be seen. I mean, Becky and Jess fell in love organically and had kids of their own, and everyone helped each other. But in Girl Meets World, you're not portraying single parents as strong. You're portraying them as weak, and I'm not okay with that. Alright. So, where do my issues come in with Maya Hart? Okay, first issue, it's you totally make her broken, and I totally don't like the way she resents her mom for leaving, or blames her mom that her dad left. Her mom, sorry. I feel a little uneven, but anyway. So she resents her mom for her dad leaving, and yet you're not saying anything about the fact that Katie could be there and be a strong role model for Maya, and she does a lot of stuff for her, except you keep missing opportunities. with them. Like, Maya should be bonding with her mom over the fact that she got an A, and yet she's bonding with Topanga, Riley's mother, and Topanga treats Maya like a queen, because, like, I've said this in previous videos, Maya is spoiled, and, I mean, she can draw great art, awesome. Why isn't she shown drawing more? She gets Corey gave her first cell phone, which, by the way, should have been given to her by her mom, but hey, what do I know? All Sean did was buy her some new clothes, and then Maya is the one, yeah. And then Maya has done some really weird things, like pine over Josh, who now I just can't ship it anymore because all I can think about is the original actor for Josh should have come back because he looks older, and they skipped a few ages, but we're not going to get into that because I've already ranted and raved about how Boy Meets World has awful continuity, so you can go check that out. Anyway, so she's obsessed with Riley's uncle, which is weird, so I can't even ship them anymore. She, like, hugs Sean. She's a little clingy, and sometimes, and I'm not trying to make this sound terrible, or not terrible. I'm not trying to sound mean when I say this, but sometimes I get, like, flirtatious vibes from Sean and Maya, or it's mostly Maya kind of flirting with Sean. So, yeah. And then she follows Josh to a college party, and she committed kidnapping, which nobody even says anything about. Like, oh, hey, we're old best friends. Maya kidnapped someone, but that doesn't seem to be a big deal. She's not called out on that. She's not called out on that, and then I don't like the way, I mean, I know they do it to each other, but Riley puts Maya down, and suddenly Riley is a terrible person, blah, 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 and Maya knows everything, and then they crap on Riley's development, but they don't but they keep Maya's development intact. So that's an issue I have. Another issue I have with Maya is the way she just kind of insults Riley, and I'm not cool with that. Or the way she can insult people and then get away with it because she has a broken life. Fine, okay, whatever, but I mean, I know she's a good friend and all, but it's like, oh, I want to go get tacos and look for your bear. I don't want to look for your bear. And yet, who ends up getting Maya her tacos and getting her a bobblehead that she so badly wanted? Riley ends up doing that, giving her a bobblehead, and Maya doesn't want to help Riley look for her bear, because that bear had sentimental value to her, and Maya thinks she's stupid for wanting it. Like, different things mean stuff to people. Some things mean stuff to people, and that bear held a lot of sentimental value. And then, also, yeah, but my main complaint with Maya is how she acts so broken, as if she needs a dad to be happy. Why can't Sean be a mentor to her without marrying her mom? Because we hardly ever see we never seen Sean and Katie be a couple. Just saying, like, there were a few times here and there, but they're never developed. And Katie just acts like an absent parent, as if Maya's no one to be concerned about. I mean, even though Maya is her daughter, and they should be having more moments together, just mother-daughter bonding and having a healthy discussion about their father, and Maya should be able to talk to her mother about her feelings. I'm not saying that the Matthews are terrible people to talk to, because they're not, and I'm not saying their relationship is bad, because in fact I'd say it's even better with Maya than it is with Riley. It's just, Maya seems to outshine Riley, and that really bothers me because, yes, I know you're going to say, well, they're both the stars of the show, but Riley Matthews is the star of the show, okay? She should be getting development. She should be getting to talk to her uncle. She should be doing stuff with other people. Maya gets to, like, do everything most of the time, and Riley's development is crapped on, and I don't understand why. So I find that to be very problematic, and people don't really call out Maya for her behavior when she does something bad, like jump on Lucas's back or randomly open Josh's mail, which that's also illegal. And she's possessive of him, even though Josh has made it clear to her that she's too old for him, and she should be going after other guys like Lucas or Zay. Actually, I should say with Smackle, or there should be other guys there for Maya to chase after, like certainly better than Josh, because oh Maya Hart. I love you, Sabrina Carpenter. Thank you for doing a theme song for Andy Mack, and thank you for playing Maya Hart. However, I don't always think Maya Hart was. I thought Maya Hart was a decent character. I just didn't like always the way she was written or portrayed, or how she gets put on a pedestal because she has a terrible life, even though she could be shown to having a good relationship with her mother, a good relationship with everyone around her, and making friends and doing stuff with other people. Well, I mean, when I say doing stuff with other people, I just mean she could have a relationship with Sean without so much as crapping on Angela. Okay? Yeah, so let me know what you think of Maya Hart. I don't hate her. I just think she isn't as broken as people want to make her out to be. And I'm not saying she doesn't deserve good things, because she does. It's just she needs to realize that her mom is a hardworking lady who provides and busts her butt for her, and Katie should be a stronger parent. So yeah. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of my Maya Hart tirade. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Have a nice one.